Hey guys, what's up? I know I haven't uploaded in a really long time, and I'm sorry for that, but in this video, I'm going to talk about the best landing spot in Chapter 2, in my opinion. Also, if you're new here guys, be sure to hit that like button and smash sub if you enjoy the video. Anyway, let's get on with it. Alright, so today guys, I'm going to talk about the best landing spot for solo arena, cash cup tournaments, and basically all of the competitive tournaments for solos. The landing spot I'm going to talk about could be used for duos, but the loot is just right for one person, and so far Epic hasn't added back duo arena, so for now it's the best solo spot. This one spot that I go to has viable loot, tons of mats, a guaranteed boat spawn to rotate to zone, and lots of fishing spots for maximum meds. And depending on what playstyle you want to play that game, like being passive or going aggressive, you can choose what playstyle you want, because you're not too far from a major POI, but you can also use your boat to avoid anybody you see. This one place I'm going to talk about is what I'm calling Seashell Islands. It's located in the very top left of the map, right above the beaches of Sweaty Sands. Even if you're really far away from these islands, like in this drop, you can still make it in a really short amount of time. And as I'm looting these islands, I'm going to give you guys a little tour about this drop, and you'll see why this place is such a good place to land, and why I go here to farm up points in arena. Let's start with talking about where you should land on these islands. Usually, I drop on the pink seashell house on top of the hill with a path that leads down to the main part of the drop. I start by landing right inside and getting the first chest. In Fortnite Chapter 2, Epic made it so chests have a 100% rate of spawning. That way you never have to worry about where you're landing, having only half as much chests as there should be. This is a great addition to the game, so now you never have to worry about your looting route getting crushed by RNG. After I land, I start farming the surrounding materials before I follow the path down. Right in front of you are two Moai stone heads that give about 50 plus stone in arena. After farming those, there are about 10 palm trees that you can break before you head down. And inside of these bushes, have a chance of gun drop or meds. If you decide to farm everything on top of this plateau hill, you could have up to 500 wood and 300 to 400 stone in around 30 seconds. If anybody else decided to land with you, you could just outbuild them like the TTV tryhard you are, and loot the rest of the spot without anybody else. Going down to these seashell houses over here, you can quickly top off your stone with more Moai heads. By now you should have fully maxed stone and wood, and now we're going to talk about the main part of the drop. In the middle of the island, there's a beach camp with a campfire in the middle, and two of these little houses can be broken to find a hidden chest inside. With varied gun drops around this camp, you're guaranteed 2 chests here and probably 3 guns. Not to mention the loot you've already gotten up on the hill, it's safe to say that there's a lot of loot. After looting the beach camp, head northwest up the sand path to find another little beach house containing another chest. Now cross the little river to reach a small island separated from the rest of the route. You don't have to stop by here, but if you need some extra loot, there's another chest in a beach house with more palm trees to farm. We're about near the end of the route, but I think this is the best part of the whole path and why you should land here in arena. Near the ocean is another seashell camp a little east of where you just were. Here you can find one last chest inside the greenhouse, really topping out your loot pool for the game. And now, here comes the best part. Remember when I talked about the boat and fishing spots? They're both right here at this fishing dock. Boats in Chapter 2 also have a 100% chance of spawning, so you never have to worry about a way to rotate the zone either. Fishing poles are inside these barrels, and the fishing circle here is a guaranteed spawn, giving you 2 free fish to have as healing items. After you're done fishing, you could hop in your boat and drive out into the ocean. At this point, it's entirely up to you what you want to do. Depending on the zone, if it's really far away, you might want to follow the river into zone and avoid looting other islands. Considering you're stacked by the loot now anyway, the zone isn't much of a downside when looting here. When zone is close by or right on you, you can play passive for that top 25 point, looting the surrounding islands if you were unlucky on loot. But again, you should be fine. Or if you want to be aggressive for kills, you could drive your boat straight to Sweaty Sands to clear out the remaining 1 or 2 people there. And with your already stacked full shield itself, your enemies will be wondering how you were off so well that fast into the game. Overall, the landing spot I covered today, the Seashell Isles, has a total of 6 chests, around 6 to 7 loot drops, guaranteed max stone and wooden arena, 1 free boat for rotation, 1 fish spawn, and lots of surrounding islands for your choice of playstyle for that game. Anyway guys, I think that wraps it up for this video. Try out this landing spot and see if your arena points improve. If you like this video, be sure to smash like and subscribe to learn more good landing spots in Fortnite Chapter 2. See you all later.